Good morning. Today I want to start off your lesson by thinking about all the things you learned last week when you studied your specific topic. Can you tell me 2 things you learned right now? I want you to think and then whisper it to me. What are 2 things you learned about your topic? Wow, those are some amazing facts. I want to teach you one more thing that avid nonfiction readers do. Today I want to teach you that just as there are things that readers in stories pay attention to, like the characters and the setting, there are also things that readers of nonfiction books pay attention to. For example, nonfiction readers pay attention to similarities and differences. Now, you might have done this in math before. You might have played what's the same and what's different. We can do that with our books. So first, we're going to practice with these pictures. I want you to look at the first line of flowers. Point to the 3 flowers that are the same. Did you pick the tall yellow ones? Those are the same. Now point to the flowers that are different. I hope you pointed to the purple, yellow, and red ones. Now let's go to the next line with the birds. Point to the 3 birds that are the same. They are similar. Okay, I hope you pointed to 3 yellow birds. Now point to the one that is different. Did you point to that blue one? Now let's go to the last line. Point to the 3 insects that are the same or are similar. Did you point to the butterflies? Now point to the insect that's different. I bet you pointed to the ladybug. So we're going to do this with 2 pages from insect books. One book is about dragonflies and the other book is about honeybees. So I'm going to read you this page from the dragonfly book. It says, dragonflies hold their legs in the shape of a net. They swoop through the air and catch insects with their legs. And this is a page from the honeybee book. Every once in a while, she stops, rolls pollen into a ball, and stuffs these tiny sacs on her back legs. Now, when we read about dragonflies and honeybees, what is similar? What is the same between dragonflies and honeybees? I want you to tell me. How are they similar? What did we read that makes them the same? Dragonfly. Here's the honeybee. Yeah, they both have wings, they both fly, and they both use their legs in special ways. Now, what is different between these 2? We have the dragonfly and the honeybees. What is different? Yeah, the dragonfly uses their legs to catch insects, and the honeybee uses its legs to carry pollen. Now, it's really important when you are doing what is the same and what is different to always ask questions. And the most important question you should be asking yourself is why? Why do these insects use their legs in different ways? Why? Tell me, why? Yeah, the dragonfly uses its legs to catch insects, and the honeybee uses its legs to carry pollen. So we are going to try it one more time, still without dragonflies and honeybees. So here's the dragonfly. Dragonflies have 2 big eyes. They can see a small bug across the yard. Here's honeybees. The honeybee has 6 legs, 2 wings, and 5 eyes. So tell me, what is the same between these 2 about what we just read? About the dragonflies and the honeybee. What is the same? Yeah, they both have eyes. Now, what is different between these 2? What is different? Yeah, the dragonfly has 2 eyes and the honeybee has 5 eyes. Now, why is that important? I want you to tell me, why is that important? Why is it important that dragonflies have 2 big eyes and honeybees have 5 eyes? Those are some great answers. So now it is going to be your turn to use the topic that you used from last week and look at all those books you gathered. You gathered 4 books. I want you to figure out what is the same between the books and what is different. So if I was filling this out about my topic was insects, I could say the same is both insects fly. And what is different? They use their legs to catch bugs. Oop, not they. Dragonfly honeybees use their legs to carry. Now, if you choose a topic of sharks, all your books are going to be about sharks. But one book might be similar because it tells you both books talk about great white sharks. Difference might be that one book tells you what sharks eat and the other book doesn't tell you anything about what sharks eat. So even if you're studying one animal, you can still find the similarities and differences between your books. Remember, as you are reading, you may come across words that are tricky to read. I want you to activate the superpowers you need. But reading that tricky word is only a little bit of piece of reading. If you can sound out that word, good job. But don't just skip it. You need to ask yourself, what is that? What does this word mean? Then, when you learn all those big fancy words, you will have a lot to talk about at our Zoom meeting tomorrow. Today's password is honeybee. I cannot wait to hear all the similarities and differences tomorrow.